Welcome back to our channel. This morning, a powerful energy filled the CNBC studio as one of the world's most respected economic voices, Mohamed El-Erian, prepared to speak. The air was thick with anticipation. The moment he sat down, the entire studio fell silent, as if the future itself was about to be revealed. The anchor began with a question that carried the weight of the global market. What's behind the strange, volatile movement in AI stocks? Just 2 weeks ago, they looked frightening, but last week they suddenly surged with confidence. What changed? Mohamed El-Erian, with a calm smile, explained that the AI market is finally maturing. It's no longer driven by noise and hype, but by a deeper understanding of real fundamentals. Investors are now learning to separate the winners from the losers. He emphasized that in this new AI race, only companies with true integration and real revenue will succeed. He pointed to the arrival of Gemini 3 as a major turning point, a moment that shook the entire landscape and made everyone realize that AI has become an arms race. In this race, only those with strong foundations will rise. This, he explained, is why companies like Google suddenly started outperforming their rivals. A shift felt across the entire market. Then, he revealed a surprising truth that is propping up the entire American economy. Data centers across the country are completely full, with some even having long waiting lists. This shocking, explosive demand for AI computing power is a primary reason the US economy hasn't stalled. He stated that if this AI demand didn't exist, the United States would be facing a much sharper economic slowdown today. The anchor, surprised, asked if the massive investments required for AI would even allow big companies like Microsoft and Oracle to stay profitable. El-Erian answered with confidence, "Yes, the profits will come, but only if adoption happens." He explained that we focus too much on the companies building AI and not enough on those who must use it: the banks, hospitals, enterprises, and governments. Without widespread adoption, he warned America risks falling behind China. He then pointed to the sudden jump in Accenture stock after they announced their partnership with OpenAI. This wasn't just market excitement. It was a clear signal. It shows that companies desperately need guidance because AI isn't a simple plug-and-play technology. Companies like Accenture have successfully reinvented themselves, retraining their workforce to help other organizations adopt these new tools. Without this kind of expert help, many businesses simply can't move forward because their own internal data systems are outdated and disconnected. The conversation then took a more serious turn, shifting to factors outside the AI world. El-Erian spoke openly about the weaknesses within the Federal Reserve. He argued that the Fed must reform that made significant forecasting mistakes, ignored clear warnings, and allowed economic uncertainty to grow. He explained that what the economy needs is a central bank with a long-term strategic vision, not one that constantly reacts to short-term data. He pointed out the extreme volatility in market expectations. In just the last month, the probability of a December rate cut swung from 90% down to 30% and then all the way back up to 90%. This level of instability, he warned, should not be happening in a world that depends on the Fed's forward guidance for stability. His words created a quiet tension in the studio because the truth was undeniable. The world needs a stronger, more reliable Federal Reserve to guide not just the American economy, but the entire global system. As the interview concluded, one powerful message remained floating in the air. AI is no longer just a piece of technology. It is the fundamental driving engine of the new economy. The companies and nations that embrace it will define the future, while those that resist will slowly fade into history. We are witnessing the dawn of a new era, one where the market is transformed. Institutions are awakening, and the world stands at the doorway of a new frontier. A frontier where decisions are faster, innovation is relentless, and AI becomes the very heartbeat of progress for the next generation. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights.